So, I'm going to try and do a video a day for a week again. I don't know why I give myself this much punishment, but I do. So, we're up in the workshop. Hi, Smurf. Edge cutter in the middle of the workshop. And clear the workshop off because I'm going to fill it up with crap and show you what I'm about to do. So that's all the stuff laid out on the workbench, and I'm already seeing problems. Problem being, both at the same height, and they're not. So that new spindle, which was a pain in the ass to get hold of, is wrong. Marvellous. Hubs look the same though, hopefully, so might be able to build one side up. But before we go into that, basically boots I usually wear, they're quite a large boot, which this time of year in this heat is they're comfy, but they are a bit warm. So I was going to go and try and get myself like an ankle version of them. And the shop I went to, believe it or not, they were cheaper, about £5 cheaper. So I have treated myself to a new pair of Caterpillar work boots. First time I think I've had Caterpillar work boots. Now, I've not just splurged out on a fancy new pair of boots. I have a pair of Dunlop ones. They've served me well, but, well, let's just say I can scratch my foot without taking the boots off. So I think they're kind of about done. So they will be going in the bin. These I'm going to try and save, and certainly initially, for use as driving boots, for like when I'm on the tractors. Not when I'm in the poo. I'll use these for the poo. And I've got another pair as well. I do try and have 3 pairs of boots knocking around to alternate them, so it kind of stops your feet disintegrating in this weather when you're in them all day. My other pair are in here somewhere. My van is complete and utter mess. Where are they? Those no, they're just more overalls and more crap. They might not even be in here, but I've not seen them at home, so I'm assuming they are. Oh, no. Oh! No, they're the Dunlop ones. Yeah, as you can see, they're... done. They've lasted me a good few years, and they were only a cheap pair of boots, so I'm not complaining. I really need to clean my van. It's the trouble with this time of year. You kind of just keep throwing crap in it and then realise you can't find any crap. Were they in the side? I might have actually put them away properly. No. Anyway, I've got a pair of E12s there. They're going to be sort of me workshoppy boots. These will be me kind of in the muck kind of boots because these are waterproof. And like I say, the cat ones will be my driving boots. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with them. I hacked off about that. It's really annoyed me, that. Seeing what hassle I had trying to get hold of like these bits. Right, anyway, we can build one up, hopefully. We need to clean up first. Right, we'll get more cleaned up and then we can start building up, I think. So, kind of going a bit bad from bad to worse. Hubcaps, which these are genuine CNH ones. They were quite dear. Fit wonderfully by the looks of it. With a bit of probably need to have a little bit more of a clean up, but they will fit lovely in the original hub. Doesn't look like it's going to fit in the pigging new one. So, yeah, great. Not much to do about it. Here's what it is. So, at the very least, I can build up one side. That's all relatively cleaned out now. Looking a little bit better. That's actually got a bit of shiny metal on it, so that's looking better. Shouldn't really do that. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. Don't know whether this hub is see, that bearing has spun on there a little bit. Maybe this is a good hub. The hubs actually don't seem too bad. Might end up using the original hubs just because I really cannot be bothered with dealing with people that are just too hard work to deal with. So anyway, I'll take that back over on the workbench. Yeah, that hub actually no better when we drop the bearings in, see how the bearings sit in it. So, check that'll fit in there. Looks like it'll fit in there. So, yeah, marvellous. Right, start building these up anyway. Quite impressed with this kit. It's vapomatic kit. Vapomatic, if you're bored and you want to sponsor me for putting that back together, you're more than welcome to. I don't have any sponsor or anything on the channel, and I know they won't even see it, but you know, no harm in asking, is there? So what we've got in the kit, we have the outside wheel bearing, inside wheel bearing, the felt seal, which drops in there, the wearing, which felt seal and the oil ring is supposed to drop into if your hubs are getting tired. I'm quite lucky. That wearing won't fit in, so don't need them. It's a good sign. And of course the O-ring to hold everything in. O-ring? Oil seal. Bear with me, I will get to you in a minute. So, bang this all in, and hopefully it works. I think this is actually the old tired, what's the name? So, right, let's sling some grease and hammers about. Must remember to film things. Right. As far as it's going to go in by finger. Bum bum bum. In here somewhere. Always been a good one for this sort of job. Really probably should go get a proper hammer. I don't know, it's going. she's in, I think. Another one there. So proof that broken tools can still be of use. So this is actually a chisel that I can't remember what the hell I did to it, but I can remember it was trying to get wheel bearings off my old, I think it would be classed as a Mark II Ranger Thunder on the drive, and yeah, didn't know I could do that to a chisel. But it is just handy for doing these bearings because you can sit it on the edge so you hit him with a flat face, so it actually drives them in rather nicely. You can see you've got my bearings both greased up. Crap on that one. So again, of course, bearings, you've got to be careful because these are machine matched hardened steel, and they're actually quite brittle. It's not impossible to take a chunk out of these, and then of course whole bearings screwed. Prefer to just take my time on this and just send her home right. Ooh, steady. No, got away with it. Just make sure she's home. That'll do. Do quite like it when they just drive in like that. So now bearings onto the shaft. Different sort of punch. I don't quite know what that is. Should do. That will fit over. Steady. Right, hang on. Got away with it. Got away with it. Right, so that's got to go in there. And felt seal in. Sits down in a groove. Nice. And the oil seal in top. I'm going to pump a load of grease down in there first. I know I've said it before, but you cannot stress the importance of decent grease. It's kind of what I'm on at the moment. the higher end JTB grease. Right. So wobbling around. Need a proper hammer. Need a proper hammer. With the old laminate flooring from doing the house. So that doesn't go anywhere. That's going to end up putting all bits of horrible stuff down in there where I don't want it. Is that actually even going on? That's got a long way to go down. Good try drawing it on. Yeah, we'll draw on. Right, we'll try that. Bear with me, I'll back it in. Okay, one down, one to go. Yeah, she's a bit tight, but she's a bit of an arse to get on, so need to find a split pin for it. I don't think I've got any. But we'll get the other one bit built up anyway and see how we go from there. Just not being quite the simple job I was hoping it was going to be, and well, I've made a mess of the workbench. So I've just had a look at, these are all the bits that go in basically onto that part that slide up into the Kingpin post. We've got a top and bottom bush. We have a thrust bearing and then a felt seal, little seal sort of. No, can't go on there then. Does it sit? It might sit in there. It might sit like that. Of course, there's no reference because they weren't there when I took it apart. So I'm going to rebuild up the other hub. That lot's just going to have to go back. It's neither use nor ornament to me. So we cleaned this one up a bit differently, and it was probably the right way of doing it. Wire cup on the grinder. Still got all this to clean up, but that's nice and clean. So get the hub cleaned up similar, and we can start assembling. Okay, so yeah, we've learned some bits now, messing around with this. So you can see there, that has one of them wearing things in. So that needs to come out. On top of that, when this was done, I certainly didn't do it, but all them wheel studs have been welded in as well. Don't really want to put it back together like that because it's not right. This pigging thing is also some shades of wrong. Let's have a look on these bearings, see how they fit in. Should be the back. That looks a much bigger bearing. Oh no, it fits. So that fits. It's about the front bearing. There's just discrepancies here. That fits. So the bearings do actually fit in, but the hub is definitely taller. The hub caps think that hubcap is fit. Just try tapping it in with a hammer. The hubcap might fit, but that does seem too bloody tight. I don't know, I don't want to go put the bearings in and find it's wrong. Where's the other bits? Where's that for? That's part of that. That's a felt seal. See, that fits. Have I not pressed record on this? I don't know, or have I just turned it off? Ooh. That does not fit. Right. I'm going to say that hub's going back. Oh, heavy fucking thing it is. Right, so we need to get that out of there. My worry is I'm rushing to get it back on its wheels at the risk of not getting it done properly. Okay. Right, that's the old one out. For the new one, we'll tap in. Right, that's him. Happy days. Right. Bearing. Let the bearing go in. Nice seat. Where's my broken chisel? Where's my broken chisel? proud. That's him. I haven't greased my bearings up yet. Bit WD to help. Why does that bearing not seem to want to go down? Right, hold up. Oh, go find some different tools. So I'm certainly a lot happier how that's gone back together. That feels quite nice. Still short of split pins. Oh, I thought I had some. I could have sworn I had some. Oh, clips. They'll really do the job. I could have sworn. I could have sworn. I still might swear, just in a different way. All the crap except the crap I need. Great fun. Right. Well, at least they're both built up. One slightly nicer than the other. As well. It is not pleasant working in this shed. It is stonkingly hot out there, and a tin roof. Not the best combination, but we've got them all both built up. So next is the well, the bit that goes on there. Just give this a clean up while it's in the device, and then we'll start sorting them out. I'm rushing too much, not pressing record enough. Set the camera up, but I've just not actually pressing record. Right, so this is obviously what the stub axles slide into. This is the outer part of the Kingpin. Cleaned it all off. So this one, I think all the bearings out, all the thrust bearings out that sits in there, but we've got a bush top and bottom. The other one, there is still remnants of the old bearing to get out, so that's probably got bushes to come out as well. So let's get started. Start by trying to get that grease nipple out, which could be a load of fun. Right, see how this goes. So that was a bit of fun and games, because it was that tired. Managed to get, where are they now? Set a plumber them on it, and got it turning, but all it was doing was spinning, so I've had to knock the end off. Punch that out. I was worried that it might have been a push fit one, but it had threads. So we've retapped it, because it would have been imperial, so I've tapped it with a metric tap, which meant the hole left was big enough. You just straight tap, didn't need to drill it. Grease nipple in, grease nipple taking grease. So we're done on that bit. Now we need to try and get bushes out. One of my favourite jobs. They can be an absolute nightmare when they want to be. Right, so we've managed to get in with a screwdriver and just get a start on it. I'll just hook you up and we'll see how this goes. Probably badly. Right. Okay. Trying to get something to work with, and we can start breaking it out, hopefully. It's going to be one of them, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to come out a bit at a time. Of course, the secret is trying to get the bush out without destroying what the bush sits in. That's the fun one. It'll go down like that. In the bloody what's the name there? Oh, this is going to be a hard slog, this one. Ow. Right, might as well pick this back up with me in a minute because it's going to take some time, I think. So we've got number 2 in the vise. Just started chewing it, trying to get that out. But we do have some progress. So we still need those bolts that I haven't got because they're a bit of a specialist bolt. You can see the shoulder on them, that they've got some wear on them. So I want the new ones of those, and the fact that I hacked them to pieces to get them off. We're also missing, for some reason, one of these half moon keyways, which is what locks the steering joint to the Kingpin. One of them seems to have wandered off. Don't know, it might turn up in the pile of hours of crap I've got knocking around here, but if not, we're going to have to get a new one of them. But yeah, let's pull all this apart. The last one was a bit of a sod, so I'm hoping this one's going to be a bit easier. Right. Sure if you're going to be able to see quite so well with it being up there. Workbench quickly became a mess, didn't it? Okay. Get off. Scrap bin. Right, next point. We need to decipher where splitters on these. I had a devil of a job finding one of the last ones. Oh, and the screwdriver that I was using. Because basically these are the new one. Aha. So first of all, if you notice, these have got grooves in, so like this one needs installing that way and the other one the other way, so the grease which comes from the middle will run up them grooves and round those grooves and keep the Kingpin lubricated. But of course we can't do that until we get the old ones out. But oh yeah, this was going to show you, they have I don't know whether you can see it, a split through them. So basically what I need to do is find that split and sort of pare down there so that it'll come inside itself and then it'll just pop out. Not as easy as it sounds. Where's the other one gone? Is the other one better or worse? The other one's... Oh, there's the other one. I think the other one actually come out a little... No, they both just took a whole heap of abuse to get them out. Oh, does this grease nipple take grease? I'll start with that headache. Nope. It's too hot for mauling work. Part of me is tempted to call it a day because tomorrow I'm on work, so I've just got to work through it. Whereas today, now this is what the other one did, but it didn't actually screw out. All it did was turn. I'm hoping this one's not going to do the same. Right. God, how did this get in a mess so quickly? Hoping that is coming out and not just turning. These might actually be... Can't work out if these are pressed in or not. I mean, there's no argument that we are fighting with kind of... You know what, I did it with the last one. Why not just do it with this one? This work. The vice is getting awfully wobbly. Oh, there we go. We're out. We're clear. So I had somewhere around here. There we go. Sometimes you're better off just saying stuff it and go new. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Yes, I know a screwdriver's not the ideal handle. I also know that there were purists that would go off their head at me because I just put a metric grease nipple into a machine running all Imperial parts. You know what? It's my tractor. Right. Bushes, 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 bushes. Hateful, hateful bushes. Right. Well, the bushes aren't actually that badly worn, it's just we're kind of into it, so why not go into it, kind of thing. Have a look on them. Right, digging time. Right, hang on. Let's at least get things started. Now at this point, this one's not going horrifically. So, let's take you on for a ride and you see what I mean with trying to find the split. Yes, screwdriver's not ideal, but it's whatever you can find to fit to split that that gap. So I can't see the split. Come on, show it me. That's all we're doing at the moment is just trying to find that split. We're running out of bushing. Start it there. There we go. Literally in the very end of it. So, back with the chisel now. And we've opened it. Need a smaller chisel really, but these are the cards we dealt with. Right, she's split. You see she's knocked down a bit. So, oh, we needed something to knock it through. There we go. It's come out a little bit easier. So of course the big issue is trying to do this without damaging that bore, because obviously these are quite tight tolerance interference fits, so if you start messing up putting marks in there, you'll struggle to get the new one in. So I'm going to take you off my shoulders, get the other one out and then we've just got to get the new ones in. That one was absolutely textbook. You can see there, literally the first strike I found on the split line, knocked it through, so it curled in, and I just popped it out. Oh, that was actually frighteningly easy. So, new one's in now. This is the fun bit. It's where you can't get it really wrong. Well, you can get it wrong, you just really pray you don't. Alright, probably should have showed you the other side because you'd see it easier, but we didn't. That's what we're dealing with. So, inside of the bore, it's been clean and prepped with some WD-40 and some steel wool just to make sure it's all nice and smooth. Good coating of WD-40 on there. Using a rubber mallet rather than a steel mallet so we don't damage it. Oh, got to be a bit more accurate than I am to get it in there. I had a bit of wood. Lost my hammer. There's my big hammer. It's all about trying not to damage that. In fact, can we do it like that? I'll do. Beautiful. So she's nicely seated in. Get that crap out of the way. Felt seal. Thrust bearing. It's alright, still in the packaging. Got away with it. Oh, right. Touch of grease. So whereas like a normal bearing is designed to sort of, say like support a shaft that's turning, these bearings are designed actually to support weight. So, in like that. Like it's just sat in home properly. That washer in. Right. Right. Let's that up. Where are we? There's me marbles here. All you need is there. Oh, good. Coat WD-40. You can go wherever you like. Heavy and awkward. Okay. That's him. Sat where she needs to sit. A couple of pumps of screws. Yeah, just coming out there now. Right. Oh. Yeah, that bit moves. Ah. Right. Just going to get some get a wheel back on here, just to make life a bit easier, because we can't actually, like I said, we can't actually bolt it up because we haven't got these bolts, but we can get it in place. So we've got a few little things to do. Obviously need to get the hubcaps on, but we can't do that until we've put the split pins in. We need the new bolts to bolt that section to here. Need one of the half moon keyways, but we're bloody close. We are bloody close. Right, so we're still gonna have to stop on the axle stands because of them bolts, but she's a little bit cross-eyed, but she actually looks a bit more back together. So I'm going to call this it for the video because, well, time's getting on and I want to get the video uploaded. But I am just going to have a few fiddle bits with her, try and get her a bit more sort of looking like a tractor again. I'll still have to go get me, I think it's a door glass and the windscreen that's on my mate's yard still. But yeah, that's a good bit of progress, I think. She's starting to look a bit more like a tractor again. So we're going to call this it for the video. It's been rather warm working in this shed today. But yeah, we're actually going to finish the video properly this time. So as always, don't forget to give it a grubby thumbs up. Hands are nice and grubby. We have the shop if you like any merchandise, which the link will be in the description for. Yeah, the whole rate, comment, subscribe, like, share, all that lot. So yeah, I'm a bit frazzled. It's been quite warm working in here today. So we're going to call that it. As always, don't forget to look after yourself and don't forget to look after each other, especially these busy harvest times. You know, you do need to look after yourself. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you on the next one, which hopefully will be tomorrow.